Alright, 8th graders, one more lesson this week. A lot of these are a lot like yesterday's. So remember, we're doing equations and graphs. This is part 2. But the most important thing you need to know is our slope-intercept form, right? Y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Remember, that's where it runs into the y-axis, that up and down axis. So which of the following graph represents the equation y equals 5x minus 3? So we notice that our slope is 5, or it has a rise of 5 over 1. And we also notice that our y-intercept is negative 3. So if we're looking at our y-intercept, we have A works, C works, D does not work. So we're already down to A and C just based on the y-intercept. Now if it goes up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if it starts somewhere about here, goes up 5 and over 1, that's a pretty steep climb, right? So which one, A or C, looks like the slope we just drew? A, right? And if you wanted to check, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1, and there it is. Now here it looks like it goes up 1 and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 1/5. So it is has a rise of 1 and a run of 5. It's kind of the inverse of that, right? Number 2, which of the following graph represents the equation y equals negative 2/5 x plus 4? Alright, so first we know our y-intercept is 4, so it could be A. It cannot be B. It could be C, and it could be D. We're not sure yet. Now, we know that this was a positive slope going from lower left to top right, so we know that this is a positive slope as well. So these are both negative slopes, but we need to determine a rise of, or a lowering of 2 and over by 5. So this goes down 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and over 1, 2, 3, 4. So this has a negative 6/4, and that would reduce to negative 3/2. So I don't think that's it. Let's look at this one. This one goes down 1, 2, and to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? Is that what we wanted? Alright, so our answer would be D. You're going to be marking the bubble next to the letter in your teacher made for these. Alright, you're going to just keep on going on with the same thing. Try number 3. Y equals, we gotta hold it this way, y equals negative 2x minus 5. So you're looking for a negative 5 y-intercept, so it cannot be C. And you're looking for a negative slope, so it can't be going up to the right. So it cannot be A or D. So that only left us with B. We didn't even have to look, right? We can double check. It's going, let's see, it's going, it's hard to see 2 points here. Okay, here we go. It's going to the right one. Oh, we gotta go up first. we have to use our rise first. So it's going down 1, 2, and over 1. So that's negative 2. Sorry, I was stumbling there. So down 2 over 1 gives us our rise over run. Okay, you want to try one more of this type, and then I have another set for you to look at. 3/4 x minus 2. So our y-intercept is negative 2. So that eliminates both A and D. We're just looking at B and C. They both have positive slopes like ours, right? They're going up towards the right. So we need a rise of 3 and a run of 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that one works. It's up 3 and over 4. Now this one has a rise of 1, 2, 3, and over 2. That one's just 3/2. So C would be our correct answer, has the correct y-intercept and the correct slope. See how we can narrow things down that way. Alright, you're also going to have some forms where you are, again, going to write the equation of the line. So you need to figure out the slope and the y-intercept, right? So our y-intercept I can see right away, our y-intercept I can see right away is 2. And from 2 to get to the next point, we're going down 1, 2, and over 1. So down 2 is negative over 1. So our equation is y equals negative 2. We put in that x and then plus the y-intercept. Okay? Now let's look here. Our y-intercept is negative 3. Trying to see where the clearest next point even is. I don't even know if we can call. I don't think 1, negative 1 is even quite a point. It's really tricky. I think I'm going to go all the way up to this 4, 4. So we're going up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up 7 and over 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have y equals m, which is 7/4 x, and then our b term is minus 3. See how you have to find really clear points. Alright, so when we see our y-intercept, we're going to easily write that one down, right? And then it looks like another point that it goes through is this 4, negative 1. So it's going up 1. Our rise is 1, and our run is 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's your slope. And you're going to write y equals 1/4 x minus 2. Alright. Try this next one. I know it's tough to see, but our y-intercept is at the 3. And then it looks like it's going up 1 over 2. So try and write an equation for that. So we just said our y-intercept is 3. Our rise is 1 over 2. So y equals 1/2 x plus 3. Hopefully these are becoming super quick and easy for you. Let's just do one more. If you can't tell, that y-intercept is at negative 3. And it looks like we have a point at negative 1, 2 as well. So to go from left to right, you're going down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So down 5 and over 1. So instead of writing negative 5 over 1, I'm just going to write it as negative 5. Y equals negative 5x minus 3. Alright guys, hit me with any questions that you have. Please reach out if you are needing some help. Have a great day.